man now in police custody after being accused of shooting a black teenager who rang his doorbell by mistake. Andrew Lester is charged with first-degree assault and armed criminal action. This as 16-year-old Ralph Yarl's mother is speaking out for the first time.
Ralph is doing considerably well. Physically, mornings are hard, but his spirits are in a good place.
We're also learning more about what happened the night the teen was shot in the head after he went to the wrong house to pick up his twin siblings. He went to 115th Street instead of 115th Terrace. The suspect told investigators he was in bed at around 10 p.m. when the doorbell rang and he grabbed his gun. He said he was scared to death by Ralph's size. He opened fire through the glass door, and when Ralph fell to the ground, he was shot a second time in the right arm. Then Lester said, "Don't come around here." Cleo Nagby says her son's wounds are serious, despite the fact that he was released from the hospital.
What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hoods Billionaire. Welcome to Hoods Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. Now, in today's episode, we are going to be talking about 16-year-old Ralph Yarl gets shot by an 84-year-old white man who said he was scared to death after Ralph rang the doorbell looking for his little brothers. He was actually on the wrong street. He was on 116th Street and he should have been on 116th Terrace, and knocked on the doorbell. 84-year-old white man said he was scared to death, shot him through the glass. Shot young Ralph through the glass. Now young Ralph has recovered and was released, and the man has been charged with first-degree assault, as you can see. But at the end of the day, he said that, the guy just, his size had him scared to death. It looks like Ralph is about 5'8", 140 pounds. So, if he scared you, bro, like, you just don't need to be out in society. But this is just about a bigger thing, right? Because I'm glad they charged him. Okay, they charged him. That's cool. But what I am tired of is our young black kings not being able to defend themselves. Our black queens not being able to defend themselves. Or young black queens not being able to defend themselves. And it's just time to shift that dynamic in our culture. Like how the Black Panthers was doing. Training, everybody was trained and knew how to handle a firearm. I don't care if you was 10 years old. I don't care if you was 55. It's just time to start going back to that. It's time to start going back to that. You take yourself to the gun range. You take your kids to the gun range. You take your wife to the gun range. You know what I'm saying? You take your kids to the boxing gym or MMA gym or your local whatever self-defense gym. You take yourself, you take your wife. Everybody need to know how to whoop some ass and bust some shots if shit go left. Cause I'm tired of this shit. Like shit like this shouldn't even be happening. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be. I'm just gonna keep it real. Soon as Buddy would have started busting through the door, young Ralph should have been strapped and ready to go and bust right back at his ass. Real, cause what else? I mean, there's nothing else that can be done. The nigga accidentally mistake street for terrorist and he got shot. Honor roll student, member of the band, great kid. It's no use. They can't even find no negative pictures of him. Like, oh, it's no criminal shit. He's not that type of kid. He's a great kid. So now what? I don't want to hear none of that shit talking about they wasn't racially motivated. That white man saw a young black kid. He shot him through the glass. So he saw him. You saw a little 5'8", 140 pound young black man through the glass and you shot him? Fuck that. Fuck that. Come on, bro. Ralph should have been strapped. Soon as shots got let off, Ralph letting off shots. You feel what I'm saying? Ralph letting off shots. Bro, I knocked on the door looking for my little brothers. This nigga shot me. I shot his ass back. And got up out of there. Point blank period. I bet you that shit stopped then. I bet you niggas ain't gon'. I bet a buddy would have ran up on Trayvon Martin trying to ask him, Zimmerman, who ain't still ain't nothing. He's still walking around. But hey, I'm not inciting nothing. But I'm saying, I bet if Zimmerman would have ran up on him wrong, telling him to stop after the police told him to, I bet if Trayvon would have shot his ass, I bet all that shit have stopped. It's gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? White ladies were running around spitting on black women. I seen a black woman beat the shit out of this white woman the other day on camera because she spit on her on her birthday because she didn't want her eating in the same area as her. You see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. That's what it gotta be. That's what's gonna keep them from doing this. It has to be that way. It has to be that way. Real talk. It has to be that way. Can't just keep letting shit slide. We passed the let shit slide phase. We been letting shit slide, and this what be happening. Can't keep letting it slide. Okay? It's time to slide. You feel what I'm saying? And we can still be positive, God-fearing, loving, humanitarians, because that's who black people naturally are. But when you fuck around, you find out. And it's fuck around and find out season for black folks. You fuck around, you're gonna find out. It's that season for us. Embrace that. Embrace that season. You know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's the Godhood's Billionaire. I'm sending all types of love and positive energy and a big abundance energy to my guy. You know what I'm saying? To Mr. Ralph Yarl. We sending all type of love your way. You know what I'm saying? And we just know, man, you know, it's just time to step up and change the culture, man. Instead of us killing each other, we gotta be prepared to protect ourselves from anybody. Okay? It's the guy who is being our big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. It's the guy who is being our big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.